Hello everyone! So we just got the brand new Memory of Chaos, which also means that floor 12 has different enemies now. In this video I'll be showing two clears of the first half, one with Black Swan, Ruan-Mei, Kafka and Guinaifen, and the other with Black Swan, Ruan-Mei, Kafka and Tingyun. As for the enemies, they are not the best as they are not weak to wind, but they are all weak to lightning, which means Kafka is very effective. Unfortunately, two of them have a 40% resistance to fire and complete immunity to burn, so Guinaifen struggles quite a bit in this floor. Still, I think I managed to get some good clears with Guinaifen and Tingyun. While I usually start off with Guinaifen's skill, I just use Kafka's skill here since all enemies are weak to lightning. Now for strategy, I mainly focus on the rightmost enemy as it's very resistant to Guinaifen and it also only moves once in this turn, meaning that it won't take a lot of dot damage, at least passively. I avoided using Guinaifen's skill here as that would have been enough to trigger the center enemy's sanction mode, and if you trigger sanction mode by attacking it, it will stun one of your allies. However, if it's triggered naturally as it will be triggered here, it does not stun any of your allies. Now here you can see how the red enemy is 100% immune to burns. It will not be burned by this, but it's still useful to skill here to burn the enemy to its left and also to apply defense down to all three enemies thanks to the resolution light cone. Now all that's needed is a Kafka ult and a Kafka skill, and that is just enough damage to clear all enemies in the first wave. Now for the second wave, what I want to do is to build as many Arcana stacks as possible so I can send both Kafka ult and Guinaifen ult as nukes to deal massive damage. Now, just as the parts, Epiphany and Arcana stacks are about to run out, I Guinaifen ult to be able to trigger all of them, followed up by a Kafka ult to deal even more damage. Now, the reason why Guinaifen's ult didn't do as much damage is, well, first of all, it just does less damage than Kafka, but the red enemy is also very resistant to fire, affecting the damage quite a bit. And here I just Kafka skill, now Guinaifen doesn't really matter, and unfortunately I couldn't get to a 0 cycle. I had to rely on the Memory of Chaos like buff to finish the enemies off, but it was still pretty close, I think. Now for the Tingyun clear I won't talk much as this one was quite a bit easier due to the enemy's lightning weakness. Now for the first wave what I do is I immediately ult Black Swan with Tingyun to get Black Swan's ult. With Black Swan's ult I can do enough damage to clear the wave without using Kafka's ult. Fortunately here, this enemy on the left didn't die, so it used its skill to boost Ruan-Mei's ult, which ended up making the damage on the second wave quite a bit better. Now for the second wave, similar to the Guinaifen clear, what I tried to do is to get as many Arcana stacks as possible. However, in this case, I only have Kafka to proc the Arcana stacks, so I will try to ult with Kafka twice, thanks to Tingyun. Now, unfortunately, I also fell just short of the 0 cycle clear with Tingyun. Maybe if my Tingyun was built a bit better, I would have been able to get the 0 cycle. I need E6 Tingyun, that would be pretty good. And also the Lightcon I'm using the Battle Pass Lightcon for Tingyun, which it really isn't the best, but I don't know, I bought it once and I figured I would just like max it out just to have it maxed out. But to be honest, I should just build Dance 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 and use the one I have. That would probably be a lot better. But yeah, overall I think both clears were pretty good. Didn't get any 0 cycles, but still pretty close, especially for a floor that didn't have wind weakness. Well, complete wind weakness using Black Swan. And well, yeah, that's about it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll try to make more videos like my Guinaifen sort of analysis. As to be honest, I'm getting a bit bored of just making MOC clears, though I will still try to make a video for the second half of the new floor 12, and maybe even a video on floor 11, which is like super good for Black Swan, Kafka and Guinaifen right now, as there's an enemy with all of those weaknesses. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any feedback, any suggestions, anything you want to see, just let me know, and thank you for watching.